Hey guys, it's Heartaholic, and today I'm just going through a few of my sketchbooks, these two, because I wanted to see my improvement throughout the year, because, I don't know, I was bored, and since it's the first day of 2018, I'm recording this, so I just felt like going through a few of my sketches, seeing how much I've improved. I did have another sketchbook that I was going to be reviewing, but it's from 2016, and I did record some of it, but the quality was like horrible, and I didn't want to add it to the quality that I had actually made. So it wasn't that big anyway, it was only a few pages. So this is like some of my improvement throughout the year. So yeah, let's get into the video. There's another clip. So yeah. So this is my second sketchbook, but it's still like improvement from the other two things I had. And this is the first page. It is Dan, and I was learning his anatomy. He doesn't look like this. He never looked like this except on this page. But yeah, like his hands and his legs and all that. Wasn't as bad, though his shoulders are kind of, not big enough for his head. This is Adam, and I was trying perspective. It looked horrible. It didn't even look like the same person. But I got better at that. A little bit. Not much though. This was arms. I was working on hands because they sucked. And if you've ever seen some of my animations, they're not very good. This, I tried drawing that one eye like thing, didn't work out. I don't know why I was drawing one eye, but this was supposed to be style and anatomy at the same time. And I tried drawing a girl. It wasn't all that good. This is whenever I started trying to draw from life, because people said that would help me. Which it did. It helped me a little bit. But this wasn't very good. This is my first page. This is like my Xbox controller and a cup, phone, and an apple. All the things. This is whenever I went to Pensacola, June 30th, 2017. I went to Florida. It's usually a vacation spot we go to. This was just some random thing. I was drawing in Florida because I got bored. This is Tiki Toby. Tiki Toby, I don't know. Some people call him different things. But I was actually really proud of this. Though, actually, yeah. I was really proud of this. Don't know. I tried putting Tiki Toby, but it blended in, so that kind of sucked. But, yeah, I like this. And moving on. This is some dude named Ed. Never used him again. I just made him. Kind of looks buff. He's not, though. I still need to work on buff bodies, because I can't do that. This is something I don't need. Don't like this drawing at all. I'm not going to look at it anymore. This is another Tiki Toby. I was going through a phase with Creepypasta. His finger is like really pointy. It's kind of weird. But this was like in my own art style. And I was really proud of that too. I put it on my Instagram. This was someone, I guess they were supposed to be by a building, and these were supposed to be windows. Not a good thing. It didn't turn out good. I didn't like it. This is a boy. I thought it was a girl for a second, which it wasn't. But no. I don't know. I drew the hair really non-detailed. I guess I wasn't working on the hair or something. And so, yeah. Wasn't very good. This I was actually really proud of. It was Dan. And I was going to keep him this way, but I didn't. I think it was because of the shoes. Because, I could never draw feet. And I guess I was just really happy with those feet. Which is kind of a weird thing to say, but it's true. I was very proud of the way his feet turned out. So, yeah. This was Adam, and it was supposed to be in a more curvy, circular style. Because I was experimenting with different styles again. I I think I wanted it to be more cutesy like everyone else was doing, but then I decided against it. I don't remember why. This is some girl. I don't know. I guess I just wasted the page. This was more practice with perspective. It was on Dan this time though. It wasn't very good. This is just a forest. I was trying backgrounds because my background sucked. Like I could only draw him. And then I started to get in to realism. This was a great face. And that was my eyeball. Wasn't very good, but you know. I only drew one because I couldn't make it look the same. I don't know what that was. This was... I spilled beans or something on this. I think it was beans. If you see it. But, like... This was Dan. This was Adam. And they were standing on the sidewalk. And Dan was being a little creep. And this was more... This was Dan. And it was ugly, and I don't know why. I tried to make him look more realistic because people said my style was too cartoony, which I don't care anymore. But this was also Dan, and this was Dan again. Still wasting paper. This was supposed to be Shane Dawson. It's trying realism. I don't think it was that bad, but it was still pretty bad. This was my friend. I'm not gonna say her name. Yeah, this is my friend. Doesn't really look like her, so it's not a problem. And then I tried redrawing him. By the way, the other one was traced. Like, I did not draw that good. This is me trying to go by myself. As you can see, didn't work out. This was me practicing girls. And I actually got this hair from, like, one of Lavender Town's videos. Yeah. It wasn't that bad, I guess. I was actually pretty proud of this. This was more recently. This is just me writing a script down because of how scared I am to talk to people. So, I, like, made a script to order pizza. It was really awkward. It didn't work out. And this was me trying to make them look up, down, and, you know. Don't really use this one, but I do use the down one. I actually used it in, like, recent thing. This. So one day, I was, like, really frustrated and mad, and I was drawing, and then I just couldn't stand anything, and I guess I could feel, like, the outline of this line, because of how hard I pushed down. Then I drew this. It's supposed to be yin yang, you know, sad person, happy person. He's reaching out for sad person. Didn't really like that. I don't think there's anything left. No. The sketchbook is done. My next sketchbook is my most recent sketchbook. It's this. I also have my Inktober one, but I'm not going through that right now. Inktober is like so hard to keep up with, and I hated it. But I liked Inktober. I made it through. This was the first drawing. I drew it at my camp. I don't know. I think this was around September. Yeah. And I drew this in the same day. This was the new Dan, though his legs were like really short, and I didn't like it. But... this was Adam. I messed up on his hand. I messed up on this hand, and his arm was, like, really short. Some of the anatomy I don't like. This was whenever I was going through a liar liar phase. And it was, like, Toru. You know, the best little yandere. And this was Dan with his hand. This was, like, whenever I was getting into the curvy style. This is me practicing someone pointing. Adam pointing. But his legs are really short. Don't know why. This, I guess, was a messed up piece, and so I never finished it. This is ugly. This is like the sidewalk thing, but you know, Dan and Adam, because they're like my only two OCs, and they're the only two I will draw most of the time. This is Toby. He's discontinued for right now. It was Dan's brother. He might come up in Dan's story. It's like Dan and Adam are like in the same story, you know. That's why I draw them. This was also a Dream Daddy thing. This was Dan and Adam. Of course it was. Because that's all it ever is. This is some kid named Connor. He's discontinued. Don't know why I drew him. I guess I was bored and it was making it curvy and all that. And you know, not anymore. But this was like my old style to my new style, and I don't know, I don't use this style anymore, and I don't use this. It's kind of in between. It's not very realistic. And this is me trying to make him more realistic. I don't know. This was Adam more realistic. I think they're like the only two I really ever draw. This was girls. This was August 16th of 2017. And this is a girl from like a month ago. It doesn't look that bad anymore, and that's kind of rushed. Some kid named Charles, his arm is like really big, and I drew it like in front of them for a while because I forgot how to draw. I don't know why. It used to not look like this. It doesn't look like that anymore. This was like Dan and Adam, you know. On the side, of course it was Dan and Adam. Then recently, a few days ago, this was something. I quit like right here. A few days ago, this was like off of Google. Like I looked up furry because I was trying to draw a furry. Didn't know how, and I was trying to draw Dan, like with his hair, but like as a dog. And then I drew this in his really sassy pose because I was getting better and like making them less stiff. This was like today. I started drawing in the sketchbook again. This was me in my live stream on Instagram trying to record, so he's like really stiff. This is me drawing Dan, I keep getting them confused, as a bee in his wings and like his little bee butt. And then this is some little gnome thing. I drew this with my friend. We were doing challenges on the live thing. This is like a creepypasta. I'm not actually like making it, but we were making one, and I drew some girl with like a Mardi Gras mask on, and I don't know. And this was also Dan, and I used a YouTuber's pose because I thought it was cute. And like he's putting his hand in, he's got his tank top and Daisy Dukes on. I think that's it. So yeah, it's the end of this video. Sorry it's so crappy. I'm using my phone, so the audio is probably going to be bad too. But yeah, that was all my sketchbooks. Well, I think I've improved a lot, though I'm still looking for goals, especially since it's 2018 now. I'm back, and I've only got a few more minutes left on my camera to record. But, yeah, that was it. I had to stop because I spilled my coffee and it rolled. And I thought it got on my sketchbook, so I freaked out and ran to get a towel. But no, I'm fine. It was just a little mishap. Anyway, yeah, that was the end of the video. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. And usually I make videos on Sunday, so yeah, this is probably going to be released on a Sunday, and mainly it's animations. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Bye.